morning, friends, neighbors, and fellow YouTubers. About 11:30 on a rainy Wednesday morning. We're just leaving Flowery Branch, the home of the Atlanta Falcons. Did a little sales call, and now we're headed to another town called Cumming, Georgia, and we're going to put in a couple of Aprilaire media filters, replacements. I changed 2 systems last year and put in Aprilaires. Not the one like I did the other day with the ionizing frame on it, but these are just the regular media filters. Kind of show you how to put those in. I don't have my cameraman. His seat is empty. Not really a lot going on today because of the weather. I've got things to do. I've got a couple coils I got to do, reversing valve, that kind of stuff, and some service calls. But the weather's not gonna let me do them today. So I just gotta go pick up parts, and I've got to go by the Daikin distributor and pick up a drain pan for a Daikin air handler, little mini split head unit. And we'll get some video of that when I get over there to do that one. I don't know which would be easier. It'd be easier just to replace the air handler. It's a lot cheaper to replace the drain pan. A lot of labor though, because it's like taking a 1,000-piece puzzle and putting it together when you have to take one of those things apart. But we'll get that one done, and we'll get some shots on that one. I put it in about 3 years ago, and when you're asking why the drain pan was cracked on an air handler like that, well, you will see when we get over there. But that'll be next week, I believe, before I can get that one done. So we'll see you at the filter install. Alright, so here we're in the basement. And it's not a lot of light down here, but when I put this furnace in here last year, see the offset? At one time that was just a straight piece of duct that came down, and then we put a Aprilaire 2400 in, and I laid that out right here on the floor. And if Kevin Eli is watching, I took a simple process that made it pretty complicated, but I thought it turned out good. But anyway, so here's the the Aprilaire 2400. Yes, 2400. And you see it's kind of a lot different. All this one does is just slide out here. See, it's got the tracks. Same thing at the bottom, and you just pull it out. That's all you do. And it's got the same arrow. It's got the metal screen, but there's no fin combs on this, so that's what makes these so nice. And it is a MERV 13 filter. But if you're gonna put in a media type filter, really honestly the best thing to do is to put in Aprilaire. They cost a little more than like the Honeywell or the Air Bear or something like that. But if you had to tote a bunch of different size filters around, wouldn't you rather tote a box that looks like this than one of those 20 by 25 or 16 by 25 by 5 filters around? I know me, I would much rather buy a case of these filters and tote these around than a case of the other filters. So anyway, so that is the Aprilaire 2400. And if you actually have the older type of Aprilaire with the fin combs, you can actually buy an upgrade kit for this, and get rid of that filter sleeve and the combs. And then you can have a filter that looks like this, and it's a lot easier to change. Anyway, I don't have my cameraman here, so I got to turn you off. Alright, so I got the Aprilaire started. It's just got tracks. Just got tracks up here at the top and tracks at the bottom that fit into these little tracks right there. and then you just slide it in like that. And this filter that's hanging out here, that's actually the gasket. And then here's the back of the filter door, or the media door. There it is right there. So this dirt right here is before the filter, but there's not that was from what I did a while ago, but there's not any of that on this side. So see over here, this is past the filter towards the furnace, and this is before the filter. So one is dirtier than the other. So there you go. That's the Aprilaire 2400. Uh-oh, I forgot to peel the little plastic off the nameplate. There you go.